Yeah, I mean, I've been reading comics since I was a kid, 7, 8 years old, and I'd always kind of wanted to do it, but didn't really view it as a very viable career option for a long time. It's not a safe job, and a lot of the people I grew up with end up getting 9-to-5ers and doing the responsible thing. I was going down the route to be a teacher for high school when a bunch of my friends who were artists in Austin, where I currently live, started trying out for animation positions on a film called A Scanner Darkly. It was made in Austin. And on a whim, I went and I tried out, and I got a position. And so the day after I graduated college, I actually ended up starting work on the animation job. Then about 8 months or so, and that kind of proved to me that working in a creative field was actually a viable career option.
Okay, so last year when I was here, this wasn't out, and this wasn't out, and this wasn't out. So everything. Yeah, I have the complete Extinct story in graphic novel form, all 6 issues, full color. That came out in March. I also have Fall, an original graphic novel. Both of these were published by 215 Inc. And that one came out in January. I also have a new one-shot called Engines of Doom, with me writing and some piece of crap with a red beard drawing it up, named Austin Rogers, who's a really nice guy that I love. Hey, see? Turned around.
I couldn't pay my bills. I was desperate. Nobody loved me anymore. It was hard to walk down the street. I couldn't get a girlfriend. Nobody would go out with me. And I figured the only way to kind of relaunch my life was to get back on Battlestar. So, I just decided to, go out there and make it happen. That way I could rebuild my self-esteem, which I was totally obliterated. People don't realize that actors feel good when they're on a show, and the minute that show goes off the air, they totally lose their sense of identity. And then it's all downhill from there. So I kind of, went into alcohol and drugs, and then I self-medicated with chai latte and gained 25 pounds. And then I found my way back from the abyss, rebuilt my life, and here I am today, the one, the only, the real Richard Hatch.
playing games when I was younger, about 7 or 8 years old when Pac-Man came out and other games like that. And ever since then, it's been kind of a passion of mine to play old games and find old games, refurbish them. And now what I do at Joystix is resell them and enjoy nights like Pac-Man Fever Night where people can come in and play games and relive their childhood. Well, for years I would do vending routes, which means I would put games in different restaurants and bars and stuff like that. And it was kind of boring. I didn't get to meet that many people and stuff. And then after a while, I found out, wow, there's a really neat niche where people like to buy games for their home, and people could put stuff and get the kids at the house instead of them going out or whatever. And it was really neat. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to try to make a place where I could sell stuff and people could reminisce and enjoy their childhood. So basically, did the showroom. Started out with classic games only, and then evolved to having newer machines like the Sega Operation Ghost, for instance. We just put that in last week, and racing games and stuff like that. So we wanted to have a little mixture of everything so everybody can enjoy it. And if they can't purchase it for their home, they can come and play.